A very good morning to all. Today, we are going to start with the exercise of chapter number 5, Insects. So now, you can take page number 53 in your textbook and let's start with the first exercise. So the first exercise is tick the correct options. So I'll read out the questions and the options and you can tick the right answers, then we'll discuss the answers. So starting with the first one. All insects have options: 6 legs and 2 feelers, 6 legs and 4 feelers, 6 legs and 2 pairs of wings, and the other one 6 legs and 4 pairs of wings. So you can tick the right answer. Moving on to the second one. The body of an insect is divided into option, the first one, head, thorax, abdomen, head, legs, abdomen, head, abdomen, head, thorax. Moving on to the third one. All insects give birth to young ones, lay eggs, have wings, suck nectar. So you can tick the right answer. The fourth one. Insects breathe through tiny holes on the body, lungs, skin, gills. And the fifth one, the ladybird beetle and dragonfly are poisonous insects, harmful insects, useful insects, and not insects. So hope you have done the answers. So let's move on to the answers. So the first one, so what's the first question? The first question is all insects have. So what is the answer? All insects have 6 legs and 2 feelers. Okay. The second one, what is the answer for the second one? The body of an insect is divided into. So the body of an insect is divided into 3 parts. And which are they? The head, the thorax, and the abdomen. The third one, all insects lay eggs. And the fourth one, insects breathe through. What is the answer? They breathe through tiny holes on the body and it is called spiracles. And the fifth one, the ladybird beetle and dragonfly are. So, are they poisonous, harmful, or useful insects? They are useful insects. So, we call this ladybird beetle the farmer's friend. Why? Because it feeds on the insect which damage the plants. So, it is a useful insect. Even the dragonfly feed on mosquitoes. So, both dragonfly and ladybird beetle are useful insects. Coming to the second one, what you have to do here is you have to label the parts of the body of an ant. So you all know the different body parts of an insect. The head, the thorax, the 2 pairs of feelers, wings, legs, and you can label this here. Coming to the third exercise. So here, answer the following questions. So I'll read out the questions and we'll discuss the answers and then you have to write it down in your notebook with today's date. Coming to the first question, list the different body parts of an insect. So which are the main body part of an insect? The head, the thorax and the abdomen. So you can write the answer as head, thorax and abdomen are the body parts of an insect. Moving on to the second one. How do feelers help an insect? So what is the answer? It helps them to smell things. It helps them to smell and feel things. We call it as feelers or antenna. So you can write the answer as feelers help an insect to feel and smell things. Moving on to the third question. What do dragonflies eat? So what do they eat? They feed on mosquitoes. So you can write the answer as dragonflies eat mosquitoes. The fourth one, name any 2 useful insects. So in the first exercise we learnt about the 2 insects, right? So which are they? The dragonfly and ladybird beetle. So both are useful insects. So you can write the answer as ladybird beetle and dragonfly. They are useful insects. Coming to the fifth one. Name 3 insects that you have seen. So this one you can write it by yourself. You can write the name of 3 insects that you have seen. You can write it down in your notebook. Coming to the next exercise, the 4th one, answer the following questions. Write about the food habits of insects with example. So we learned that different insects eat different food. So we have to write the eating habits of insects with examples. So let's see the answer. Insects such as moth, butterflies and bees feed on nectar. So you all know what is a nectar. Nectar is the sweet liquid which is present on the flower. And these butterflies, bees and moth, they feed on these nectar. Grasshoppers eat leaves. Mosquitoes suck the blood of human beings and other animals. Dragonflies feed on mosquitoes. Moving on to the second one. How do insects breathe? So how do these insects breathe? We learned that they have tiny holes which is present in their body, which is called spiracles. So through these fine tubes, they take in air. It reaches every part of the body of an insect. So let's see the answer. Insects have tiny holes called spiracles on their bodies, which open into fine tubes which form a network in the insect's body. Insects take in air through spiracles. The air enters the fine tube and reaches every part of the body. Moving on to the third one. How do termites kill plants? So we learned about the insect termite and we learned what do they feed on. So what do they feed on? They feed on the root of a plant. And you know what happened if the root of a plant is damaged. What happened? The plant dies. The question here is, how do termites kill the plants? So you can write the answer as, termites eat the roots of plants. So what do they eat? They eat the roots of plants. Once the roots are damaged, what happens if the roots are damaged? The plant dies. Coming to the next one, you can think and answer the question. The first one, praying mantis is an insect. Does it give birth to young ones or lay eggs? So the question is to you. So is this insect give birth to young ones or lay eggs? And the next question is, how many legs and feelers does it have? So the answer is, it's lay eggs. Praying mantis lay eggs. And this insect has 6 legs and 2 feelers. So why do they need feelers? They need feelers to smell and feel things. Moving on to the second one. Do you think the color of a grasshopper is helpful in protecting it from birds that feed on them? So first of all, let me ask you, what is the color of this grasshopper? It is green in color. And the question here is, do you think the color of the grasshopper is helpful in protecting it from birds that feed on them? So what is the answer? The answer is yes. Yes, its green color matches with the grass and hides it from the birds. Coming to the second exercise. Here you can see some pictures, and what you have to do here is you have to identify and tick the insects. So the first one, you know which insect is that? That is honeybee. So honeybee is an insect. So you can tick in that box. What about the second one? It's a picture of a crab. So it is an animal. The third one, it is a spider. It is an animal. And the fourth one, it is a cockroach. Cockroach is an insect. And the next one is the dung beetle. So you all know what the dung beetle feed on. They feed on the animal dung, and it is an insect. And the next one, it is a snail. It is not an insect. And the last one, it is an ant. So you have identified the insects and hope you have ticked in the right box. Coming to the next one, it is a value-based question to you. You can think over the question and find the answer. Okay. Rohit's favorite pastime is to catch insects. Is he doing the right thing? So the question is to you. So Rohit, this little boy's favorite pastime is to catch insect. So is that a good thing, or he is doing a right thing? According to me, it is not a good thing. we are doing a trouble to these insects. So even they have the freedom to move around. They have the freedom to live because they all are living things, and even they have the freedom to live, and we are not supposed to trouble them. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is an activity for you. What you have to do is, you have to draw a picture of a butterfly. Okay, you have to draw a picture of a butterfly, and on the left pair of wings, what you have to do is, you can drop colors, and from that, you can just fold the butterfly along the dotted lines. Okay, then just open it and dry it. It is very interesting. You can just try it. Okay, coming to the next one, what you have to do here is, you have to look around your surroundings. Okay, or you can move around your garden and observe the different insects around you. You can see different insects, different butterflies, etc. So what you have to do here is, you have to look around and observe different insects and butterflies which is around you. And what you have to do is, you have to observe your findings. You have to observe your findings and write it down in a book. Okay, write it down in a book about your findings. Take a picture of your findings and do send it to us through Microsoft Teams. And today we are going to learn about a new scientist, and his name is William Kirby. So have you heard about this scientist? His name is William Kirby, and he is an entomologist. You know what is this entomology? Entomology is a branch of science which studies about insects, and this famous scientist, he is an entomologist who studies about insects. So what's the scientist's name? His name is William Kirby, and he is an entomologist who studies about insects. So we are done with this chapter, that is chapter number 5, insects. And we learned about the body parts of an insect, the eating habits of an insect. So in page number 53, there is a worksheet based on Unit 1 chapters, and there are some questions given here. What you have to do here is, you can do this by yourself. All questions are based on what you have learned in all these chapters. Do this, take a picture of this and send it through Microsoft Teams. So I hope you understood this chapter, and write the answers down in your notebook. So we'll meet in the next class and we'll start with a new chapter. Till then, thank you.